And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We apologize for the extended break, but we did miss out on a game. Unfortunately, we're jumping in mid-series, and this is the ace match of a quarterfinals, the last quarterfinals match of the tournament. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Hardlead, we have the purple Protoss Polish player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is Rodzin. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Polish Zerg player, the best Zerg in all of Poland, representing Team Liquid. It is a laser. So again, we are here in the ace match. In that last game was a pretty interesting one. I was just tuning into Indy's stream, and we saw a laser go mass meter in a long game on Alcyone, up to a 4 base economy for both players, and Rodzin went for a big kind of immortal Archon base push with Storm. It barely wasn't able to make it happen though, but yeah, really impressive nonetheless that we're here in the ace match. I don't think anyone casted game one. Unfortunately, we weren't able to cover that first game, but Indy was at least able to cover that second game as well, which is where a laser started his comeback. And yeah, again, we mentioned before that when it comes to the Polish Protoss players, whether it's Cristiano or Geralt, or even Mana at times, they have actually made a laser work hard for trying to work through this tournament bracket, and they have at times beaten a laser. Will it happen again? Can Rodzin take him down? Even a couple of weeks ago in the finals of a laser versus Papi, Papi took games. He took games off of a laser, and he looked damn good as well. So, oh boy, it seems that Protoss can sometimes be the bane of a laser's existence. But we'll see. We'll see if he can, of course, fight back and claw his way back into at least the semifinals. Or if we have our underdog popping off instead. For now, we have a gate expand into the cybercore, standard opener here from Rodzin, likewise a hatch gas pull from a laser. The early game is looking normal. We've seen a lot of cheese already today by like Aristory and Sockstar, but a laser, he's a much more straight up and standard player, especially in ZVP. He's a much more reactive player, and we should be seeing him drone up, saturate his bases, and more or less try to keep up with Rodzin brings to the table. The purple players, right? Like, I don't know what happened earlier, but like Geralt and Cristiano, they refused to pick pink and purple. I don't know why. What's going on? They refused. Rodzin, though, he knows what's up. He knows what is important. That is the color of the race, the purple. Ah, beautiful. And it is indeed going to be a Twilight Council opener here out of Rodzin. Okay, so this could lead into a couple of different ways. We're going to be keeping our eye on the gases here, and if we do pull out a gas, it should be 4-gate Glaive Adepts. If we stay in gas, it can be 6-gate Glaive Adept. It could be DTs, a Dark Shrine variation. Regardless, aggression is soon to be upon us. Back across the map, a laser going to be taking his third. Again, droning for the time being. Does have an Overlord hidden behind the natural. Was denied though. Was zoned away, and there it is. Glaives are in production, and we haven't pulled out of gas, by the way. We're staying in. And if we're staying in gas, it has to be for a reason. Either we throw down additional gateways, more than the 4 that we're going to be working with, or we throw down a tech structure. I'm feeling DTs, but we'll see. For now, 4 gates. 4-gate Glaive Adepts here for the time being. Whether we throw down a Dark Shrine or a Fast Robotics Bay, yet to be determined. As a laser is still in the dark, he is making an abundance of lings. They're going to be moving out, looking for some map control. Prism is on the way. Still have not pulled out of gas. And a laser, a little bit greedy. He hasn't thrown down a Baneliness or a Roach Warren. We typically want to throw them down at around the 4-minute mark. There we go. Now thrown down a little bit later on, but it should still be done in time. And there it is, Dark Shrine. So because we stayed in gas, we knew that it should either be 2 more gateways or another tech. And Dark Shrine is the more common follow-up here for Rodzin. So he's going to be doubling down on the aggression. Thankfully, a laser is throwing down a safety spore. He is getting ready for this spore here in between the natural and the main, and a spore at the 3rd base. Dark Templar will have a hard time doing damage, as the Adepts have arrived. Now, what's important is that these Adepts, they're not just going to be threatening bases, but they're also going to be getting eyes on where the spores are. They see a spore at the third. He knows that not the best place to attack. Again, there's also a spore in between the bases. There is no spore into the main. It's possible that we could try to sneak a couple of DTs right into the main base by ferrying them with this prism. Meanwhile, across the map, ooh, a massive lane counterattack here. Getting on top of the gateways, getting on top of the wall. As you'd have to say, actually race back home. Ay, ay, ay. The wall is still solid and the links have to engage. A lot of links will go down, actually. But a rough trade, or a rough moment here for Rodzin, delaying his push. Dark Templar warped into the main base, but we have a spore in position. Spore is already here. Extra spore on the way in the main. Adepts, they do threaten the third, but roaches are on the way, and a laser, for the most part, he has held. He has dealt with this. He is not taking any economic damage. So far, a really good defense here from a laser, and we're doubling down. That is a gateway explosion. We should be seeing a third base, but no, we throw down more gateways instead, which means this is leading into a two-base all-in. With Archons. Archons, Immortals, Glaive Adepts as well. It's all or nothing here for Rodzin, and he's going to be hoping that a laser drones up too much. And a laser is droning. He should be getting up to 3-base saturation. All 6 gases are being taken. Lair is on the way. Eva chamber for +1. We should be getting a 4th hatchery as well. But again, all these things, not investing in army. Yeah, a laser. Sorry, Rodzin, he needs to fake out an expansion. 3rd base is on the way. We're going for an Archon drop into the main as well. And we're going to be able to shut down at least an Overlord. Get an Overlord. We're going to be getting into the mineral line. Oh, just barely not. And behind this, we are still not making workers. That's what's important. No probing here from Rodzin. He's doubling down on charge lots, Archons, Immortals. Archons, they have been spotted. That is a bit of a tell. We're actually making workers, though. Additional probes are on the way. Rodzin squeezing out a couple of workers, but here we go. The push is upon us. The Prism meets up with the army. As he moves out, Lings do come in for a big counterattack. And we're going to be forcing a cancel on this 3rd base. We're already all in to begin with. And hopefully we don't let it finish, just so we can have some extra warp-ins here. As that's going to be a kill, not a cancel. That's all or nothing for Rodzin. He has to make this work. Wiles will be connecting. Decent juggling here on the Archons, but there's a wall of roaches, ravagers, and queens. And only one immortal. The Lings are coming in for a surround. And a laser, he should completely shut this down. The Archons are doing well for themselves with the Vials. The Vials connect, and Rodzin, he's running out of steam. Running out of army. He's juggling his heart out here with the Archon, with the Immortal. GG gets called, and a laser will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the semifinals. GG. GG, well played. A laser does make it in the end. Did stumble in game number 1, which was unseen, but for the most part was able to keep up here in game number 2 as well. And with that, we have our semi-finalists. We have our semi-finalists for the upper and lower half, and it looks like the vetoes are done, lobbies made, and we're getting into Spirit versus ArT. Here we go. And as we get ready for the upper semifinals, do I have a co-caster? Oh. Halloween's already done. It's over.
Oh, my bad.
It's over.
Yes, hello. Now I have to set everything as the game is starting. Nothing could go wrong.
Let's go.
Also,
Everyone welcome.
Chat, let me know if I am a bit too loud or a bit too quiet, because I might have changed some audio settings and I don't know how they went.
There we go. Those wondering, Kura, of course, she is 16th was Senseki, has been handling the production and usually handles social media for the CranKy Ducklings, as well as making all the overlays, all the graphics, does work hard behind the scenes. And every now and then, we're able to do some casting together, whether it's some OSC King of the Hill or some regional Polish tournaments. Also helps with translations, a little bit at least.
What do you mean a little bit? My translations are perfect.
You didn't catch him last time. What Geralt said.
It's all my fault that I wasn't looking at the exact that moment that happened. But anyway, yes, I'm frantically trying to make sure everything is set. We are now in game and we are in hard-led alley. Look at our first player. It is representing Poland. Representing Platinum Heroes. It's the pink Polish Protoss player. It is ArT.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the best Terran player in all of Poland, representing Storm Gaming. It is Spirit. Finally, we get a pink Protoss. Finally.
I mean, I feel like ArT is one that typically chooses that kind of colors.
Yeah, ArT. Pappy as well. Pappy.
I mean, sure. But like, I feel like ArT is one that's very consistent about it.
Mm-hmm. He knows what the people want.
True. So, yes, I will fix the title. Hold on. You can hear me typing. I'm gonna lean into the keyboard.
As we are getting ready for this, and we do have our openers of choice as well. Spirit going for an economic opener, going for a Rax Expand. Again, he's known for his economic greedy plays at times, so nothing too crazy out of Spirit. I feel like really our eyes are on ArT. Again, we've spoken about this before, but it is really cool to see ArT returning to the game. He was on a bit of a hiatus, and if you remember, Kura, we used to cast ArT back in the day, back when ArT was actually living in Korea for some time.
True.
And I can't believe that that's been years ago at this point. It feels like yesterday, but that was like 2020 or even 2019.
Wait,
time
really?
ago.
Has it been that long?
Smooch.
I can feel my bones getting no. But yeah, it does seem like it just happened, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fun fact for those who don't know, there was even a possibility that ArT could have even been on the CranKy Ducklings. I remember before ArT joined the Platinum Heroes, he was, I think he was coming back from Korea, or he was still in Korea at the time. This was like 2020. And I remember he reached out. He was like, "Yo, is there maybe a spot on the Ducklings?" At the time, I think we were focusing on like we weren't really looking for like European representation, but yeah, like that was almost a reality.
Yeah, and I mean, ArT was like a very active participant of the Tuna Cups for quite a while. Also, for those who want updates on what is going on, Spirit called for a pause, and ArT's question is, are you still giving that interview?
And then Spirit said yes.
No, he said no.
He's still giving the interview as we speak. But yeah, as you were saying, like he was a very active player in our online tournament scene, not just our online tournaments, but OSC events in general. And he was an up and comer. Like I remember we were kind of hyping him up leading into the DreamX season of 2020 and eventually 2021 as well. He did well for himself, relatively well. Then he took a bit of a step back from the game. He took a bit of a break. I think nowadays his attention is a little bit more focused elsewhere, or at least it was. And now he's back, and he's been back for a couple of months at this point. And he's been doing quite well for himself, almost like he never left. When he did leave, that was like the rise of Geralt and Christiana, and like they kind of took the limelight. And now ArT's back.
True, I do feel like Geralt and Christiana. I mean, like I feel like both of them actually like rose to the top when ArT was gone. It's like they used the opportunity to become the top Protoss of Poland.
Pretty much. But now he's back, so now the contention for best Protoss in Poland is still up in the air, and yeah, we'll see if ArT can keep up with these youngsters. I mean, I say that, I think they're all like the same age.
They're probably like the same age. To be fair, I don't know how old ArT is, to be fair.
I think early 20s.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're all close. I just don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Christiana is younger, so...
Yeah, especially with Geralt shaving his mustache. Like
Oh, yeah.
he's lost a couple of years with that as well. So
Yeah, as he shaved, he just lost the years.
yeah, exactly.
That's how it works, guys. If you want to be
why
younger,
Yaku will-
just shave.
It's why Yaku will always be a kid because he can never grow facial.
True, true, very accurate.
It was bad, man. As ArT comes in for a bit of a scout, we have our tech of choice, by the way. It's going to be a Twilight Council, not a Stargate.
I mean, it's not Geralt. Yeah, well, did Geralt not go Stargate in one of the games? I was very surprised.
Yeah, no proxy Stargate. He faked it in game 1 on Oceanborn. Maybe that's why he lost.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably the reason.
Not like this. As we have a Cyclone rocking up, and we do get a lot of damage already on that Stalker. Oh my god, we're going to be able to pick off a couple of workers as well. I just realized, Kura, we actually haven't really been casting too often. And I actually solo casted the last Polish edition of the tournament as well. Have you casted at all this patch?
I think so. I think I did.
Have you?
I think I did. This patch isn't that new.
It's like a month old.
No, no shot. Someone check this. Also read for the stalkers.
Stalkers good. Yeah, have you? Like, I don't think you've casted on Red. I don't think we've casted this new patch together.
No, I did because we talked about the map names.
Okay. Oh yeah, you casted week 1 of this tournament.
Yeah. Week 1 or 2? I don't know. But yeah, I remember specifically that I casted the Polish tournament because we were talking about the Polish pronunciations.
True. How do you pronounce his name in Polish?
His name? What name?
Hardlet.
Oh, as the. Okay, no.
Oh no! The retargeting! Oh no! Don't come back, it's not safe!
Okay. Both players kinda playing chicken there.
As a mind drop comes in, okay, so a lot's been going on. Earlier, ArT did actually scout his opponent. He was able to confirm the 1-1-1 follow-up of Spirit, getting into his 3-1-1 setup. So everything's looking pretty standard here, building up towards an eventual tank push. Likewise, Spirit did confirm the opener of ArT, and ArT did go for an economic opener. It was a 3-gate into a 3rd base, so just very gateway heavy. And we can see even our transition here. There's no splash damage. We're going down, or we're doubling down here on a gateway army instead.
Yeah, definitely going full gateway here. We're getting the charge. We're getting Templar archives as well, so I assume some Archons are coming too. And yeah, it's just gonna be gateway army all the way.
Yeah, more of a swarm toss composition. This should be leading towards Storm as well. That's going to be our splash damage of choice. And there it is. Storm has started up for ArT. Across the map, Spirit is not going for a 2-base all-in. He has thrown down his CC, and I believe the Observer has spotted it as well.
It's not that way. However, he will be moving out on the map, maybe just to secure this 3rd base, but maybe also trying to see if he can get some damage done. But looks like just making sure everything is safe. At the same time, though, the Raven is there.
Yeah, we're going to get a couple of worker kills. 2 probes go down. We do have a blink, though, and the Raven is going to get shut down. A pretty expensive loss. And he only gets 2 workers. Not the best trade here from Spirit, but that does at least keep the attention of ArT back at home as he is committing to his push.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but at the same time, all these units that were chasing the Raven already had the time to come back to the 3rd base, and it looks like most of them will be ready for this defense, but they may be out of position.
Yeah, the Observer did miss the move out, and Spirit, he's getting in position, siege up his tanks as well, getting within range of the 3rd base, and Storm is done, by the way. Oh my god!
Very nice storms landing on the entire army, and the Widow Mines do help a lot. The War Priest is actually really low now.
Yeah, take a big shot to the face. Overcharge is popped. The base is getting a bit low, but it looks like ArT should be able to get on top of this tank. He should be able to shut this down. There is no more War Prism. A lot of bio units, though. We are going to be able to hold on, but ArT does protect his 3rd.
Yeah, the defense was successful in the end, and now ArT will try to go for counter-offensive, but at the same time, Spirit was preparing a drop, going right now into the main base.
Yeah, we do have a warp in. Do we recall back home? No, we're committing to the attack instead. Workers are going to be going down for both players. Spirit going for a really good position here, nullifying a lot of that surface area here on his units.
Yeah, the Zealots have no way of getting to the bio units. At the same time, though, ArT is denying the third base, but he's also losing his own.
Yeah, exactly. We drop into the third as well. Probes are going down. SCVs are going down as well. The economy in shambles for both players, but it looks like ArT is being cleaned up, and Spirit is still wreaking havoc in the main base.
Yeah, the bio was not clean. It's just a few Marauders at this point, but they're still running around, they're still doing damage, still more probes are going down, and all of the production in the main base is unpowered.
Yeah, GG is going to get called, and Spirit will take game number 1, snowballing out of control, getting almost 30 probe kills there towards the end.
GG. Yeah, it really looked like very quickly the game snowballed in favor of Spirit. Like ArT defended the first attack, everything looked fine, and then he just collapsed.
Yeah, ArT, he took a bit of a risk, took a bit of a chance by going for his own counter-offensive, and he was getting some economic damage, this is true, but again, that just paled in comparison to how efficiently Spirit was trading, and I do think a big part of that was the SimCity working against ArT. ArT, if you remember, to defend, he tried to warp in with, ArT, he tried to warp in with, get into our lobby, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, did you leave me?
But it looks like, but again, when it comes to the defense, we were trying to warp in and defend with Zealots, and the Zealots, they couldn't really get on top of the army. The SimCity, again, working against ArT and Spirit, he was able to just, maintain his position, at least in the main.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, hold on, be right back, I got a phone call.
Okay. As we are getting into that second game, it's going to be on site Delta. As a reminder to everyone, this is a best of 3. Best of 3, so we do have plenty of opportunities to come back and to force an ace match as well. I want to believe that we can get there, but it's not up to me. It is up to the players. And spawning in the top left hand corner of site Delta, we have the blue Terran player from the land of Poland representing Snystorm Gaming. It is Spirit. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the pink Polish Protoss player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is ArT. Here we go. Oh, and we're gonna pop off. We are popping off here as Spirit went for a very economic opener in that last game, but here in game number 2, we have a proxy 2 racks on the horizon. Did I say 2 racks? My apologies, because we have a third SCV. It's going to be 3. 3 racks is on the way. Spirit going to be doubling down with his aggression. ArT none the wiser back at home. He's just setting up for his own gate expand. No probe scout yet. Hopefully we see one soon, because the racks, they're coming. They are coming. Spirit, he wants to get this over with. He wants to go back to his DreamHack Atlanta interview. As for now, he's just working on his racks. Again, no gases have been taken, so this is going to be proxy Marine. Bunker should be thrown down as well here on the front lines, and ArT is just now going for his cyber core, going for the expand, and then we'll be scouting. So a very late probe scout. Oh, he's not scouting at all. No probe scout here from ArT. He's in the darkness of what's going on, and little does he know that Spirit, he's just building up his Marines.
Yeah, Spirit just going really aggressive this game. I guess he didn't like that ArT was almost able to defend in the previous one and decided to just finish it quickly.
Yeah, so this is very committed here from Spirit, because it is, of course, 3 racks, not 2. He has SCVs. He should be throwing down some bunkers momentarily as well. He's just biding his time, building up his army. Again, ArT taking a big risk for not scouting, and he's going to be punished for it. He's going to be punished very hard here, as he has no idea what's going on. He's taking up. He skipped his Zealot. He has, only 1 unit to defend.
Yeah, this is terrifying. This single Adept will not be able to contest the Marines. I mean, the Stalker may come out in time, but still, with how many Marines are being made? Wait, are those SCVs?
Well, yeah, they're the ones that made
No, from the other base. I think we're pulling a
Alright.
lot of boys right now as well, so this will be a whole party in the base of ArT.
I don't even think we need these SCVs, but they're going to be coming nonetheless here as Spirit is completely all in. The pylon goes down, and we have a shield battery on the way. We have a wall on the way here on top of the ramp. We have 2 units at least, and likewise, ArT pulls his own boys.
Yeah, he does, but he pulls them straight into the Marines, and they are making short work of them. The SCVs are falling as well, that is true, but so many losses in probes.
Yeah, the shield batteries, they just aren't on. The Adept goes down. We have 1 Stalker remaining here. We do get on top of the Marines. Second Stalker comes out.
2 Stalkers, but all of the probes are going down. Is there any left? There are 2 probes left total.
Yeah, 2 workers left. GG gets called. There's nothing remaining here for ArT, and Spirit will take the 2-0.
GG, very well played, but still very aggressive. Like, I mean, I did not expect that much aggression from Spirit, honestly. He's generally more of a macro player.
Yeah, it's a really good way to kind of play with your reputation, because Spirit, he's known for going CC first and known for just cutting corners and being really economic, which is why ArT probably didn't feel the need to scout. It's why he cut corners himself. You know, he skipped the probe scout, assuming that there would be no reason to, and Spirit just kind of, again, played with his reputation and punished ArT, and got a clean and easy 2-0. GG.
GG. Nicely done. And with that, Spirit will be moving on to those finals, and we will have another semi-final coming up, which will be a Laser versus Cristiano.